So I think we're going to take a little time to discuss the Arkham Knight PC port and all the trouble that brings. It's real bad for those of you who don't know, because
for those of you who saw just now, it's absolutely horrible.
It's so bad it messed up our goddamn
It ran
review.
completely fine.
For you.
For me.
For you.
Your computer literally has a lot of stuff. The word gigabyte is written on it. I don't know why I wanted to bring that up, but you have a nice computer.
I do have a decent computer.
But here's the thing: people who have Titans can't run it. It seems to be completely random.
I don't have a Titan.
I know you don't, but that's the point. It doesn't matter. It's not necessarily. It's not about how good your computer is. It's that the vast majority of people, regardless of the type of computer they have, can't play it well at all. If they can play it at all, and that's not okay. Just because you can play it doesn't mean that everyone else can.
I couldn't play it.
I couldn't play it.
I don't own it.
You don't own it, so you butt out of this conversation.
So you can't play it on your computer?
I can now. I have to have everything at the lowest possible settings. I get frequent frame rate drops. It has memory leak. It doesn't play well. It does not play well at all. And that's ignoring the fact that the PC port, even if it played well, is missing some pretty key features.
For PC, yeah.
For PC.
But you'd have to know what those key features are.
Yes.
And a lot of normal gamers don't.
Yes.
Like, if you ask a normal gamer, whatever the fuck that means, what ambient occlusion is, they won't be able to answer you.
Will you be able to answer us?
What's ambient occlusion? I'm yelling because my microphone's over here now.
Why are you...
Don't worry about it.
Okay, I'm not.
Well, it also, the thing is, it removed
Or
certain...
fucking tessellation. Like, nobody knows what that actually is. And the people that do are the ones that really care about it.
It should still include it, though. I mean,
it should.
It was missing.
And I'm saying...
It's not necessarily having like the option to edit that within like minute details, but it should have features that the PS4 version has. They've patched that sense, but it was clearly a beta build that they shipped out.
I guess. But I feel like the people that are complaining about it, the people that are finding things that they don't actually care about and latching onto them. Like, this doesn't have ambient occlusion, this game's trash.
Yeah, I mean...
But that doesn't negate the fact that on their machine, it is broken.
Yes. I would have the fact it doesn't run higher of importance than like my new graphical details.
You know, it's like when a product is consumed by a consumer, well, we have the left party here and the right party here, and in the end, it's all just a big kerfuffle.
That's the video game industry.
I was waiting and was like, how much is this not going to land? Did not disappoint.
It didn't land. It crashed.
Not land. Exactly. That's
and burned.
Exactly
just like Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
Your move, America.
So Jean-Luc, what was wrong with your copy? Or why didn't it run on yours?
Okay, so I started the game up.
Sure.
Seemed fine. Well, first off, before I even got to try the game, I saw in the little corner it said, "Having issues? Contact us here." And I'm like, "Oh, that's cool. Off to a great start."
I
just thought it was funny.
Yeah.
So first I said, okay. I had it on default. Everything's at max. It's like you can run it. I'm like, cool. Before I even start the game up, I'll hit the PC performance test button.
Okay, wait. You had everything on max, even the NVIDIA, like.
Oh, I had what it defaulted to. Like which was the highest settings. I didn't put everything on everything.
It does check your PC. For me, it did not default to the highest settings. Yeah. So it does
Neither did mine, and I feel like I have a better video card than you, don't I?
I don't know.
Way to brag.
I just stuck with what I had.
Humble brag. Humble brag.
So I hit test PC settings, press that button, game immediately crashes.
Okay.
Like, cool. All right. Load it up, and I say, all right, forget that. I'll just start the game up, see if maybe the PC thing's just weird. Start the game up. The game starts. Runs smooth, no frame rate issues. The lighting is really fucked up. Everything is really it's almost like somebody's constantly shining a flashlight in your face wherever you're looking. So everything's just like really blown
out.
Yeah, it's like J.J. Abrams, lens flare on like times 1,000, like on the screen at all times. So I just can't see anything, but I can move fine. And I'm at, I'm the opening scene where the police officer. I'm in a diner, apparently, can't tell really. And I'm like, okay.
You're in heaven.
Yeah, I'm in heaven. The Gotham's heaven, and I. Like,
Not long after you were.
And it's weird because it will go back to normal for like a half second. It'll just be like, boop, oh, it's normal. I'm like, cool, and then nope, immediately goes back to it. And I'm like, okay, like whatever.
Did you try messing around with some of the settings?
I was just about to mess with the settings. I'm like, all right, let's pause and mess with the settings. Game crashes again. And then I said, how about no? And I went to Steam. I hit the refund button. I did my little thing. It took about 30 seconds to fill out a form. And then I went and immediately started downloading my PS4 copy. In the middle of downloading, about an hour and a half in, the Steam gave me an email saying, hey, it's been refunded. I said, cool. And then later that night, I was playing on my PS4 with 0 issues, no regrets.
Yeah. I didn't have any of those issues. I just had horrific frame rate. It was unplayable frame rate with everything at the lowest possible setting until I found the beta driver, downloaded it. It plays okay.
I have no doubt that they'll eventually fix it on
They
the
will.
PC. But for me,
The
I think
PC port was handled by a third party, I want to point out.
Iron Galaxy?
Iron Galaxy,
Yes.
which Iron Galaxy actually does good work. So
Well,
I,
their last PC port, I think,
What was their last PC port?
Mortal Kombat X.
was it? Okay.
Yeah, and if
Maybe
you
a
remember the
proper
PC
PC.
port on that one had some issues.
Okay, well they do a lot of good console work. I like Iron Galaxy. I'm a little biased though.
They seem good, like good
But
guys.
For me, like it was a case of I just want to play the game. I don't want to deal with this right now. And for me, I feel like even though I bought the game again, giving the refund was the best possible way I could.
Keep going, bud. I'm listening.
All right, Ed's listening. Giving a refund was the best possible way I could say, hey, I don't support what you're doing. So even though I bought it again, I feel like they definitely saw like, oh shit, like another person refunded it. Like they definitely see that.
That was
So I think that is,
yeah.
I'm getting to play the game, but I'm still getting to express my, view that I am not happy with the handling of the PC port. Which is, usually that's what people say is, hey, if you want to, tell a company how you feel about something, do it through your money. Mm-hmm. So I feel pretty good about how I handled that.
That's why I always write all of my opinions on money before I hand it to people.
Yeah, that's how they listen. Yeah, they took it off. They took off the Steam sale. I know Best Buy was taking the copies off shelves.
The PC version?
Yeah, the PC version. I think it was the right decision. It's not, even though it works for some people, like I can get an experience that I am enjoying, I can play it, but I know for the vast majority of people they can't play it all, and even if you can, it's probably not going to be what you want. It's not going to look good. Like my game, it plays okay for the most part, but does not look nearly as good as your experience.
I have a feeling
That's
that
gonna
a
be
lot
good
of the
night.
well, yes, but that a lot of the people who are also complaining that they can't run the game might not meet the minimum specs.
That, to be fair, they did change those the day before the release.
Also true.
Like it's here. There's a fine line between a port that's poorly, not the best optimized port, that just you could have done better, but oh well, and a game that was released in a state that simply wasn't acceptable to put out.
It's hard for me not to defend the PC port when it works perfectly for me.
That's the thing though. That's like saying I'm not sick, therefore all you people with the flu shouldn't be complaining. It works for you, and it works for people with. Do you have a stack state drive?
A solid state?
A solid state. That's what I meant.
It's on my hard drive.
I hear most people with solid states have a better experience, but it appears to be so random that it just because it works for you doesn't mean that it's not broken for everyone else. Or if it
And I understand that, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying that it's hard for me
Yeah.
to imagine everyone with all of these problems.
Nate also really likes it when people want to fight him on the internet, so I feel like at this point he's just like trying to rack up points.
Fight me. Not IRL though.
it's
You'll win.
No, it really is. It's a broken, messy game. And even if you can play it, like I said, it's not. Just because you can kind of get it to run doesn't mean that it's still in a state that's acceptable.
Yeah. I'm having a great time though, and I know Jean-Luc is too.
And that's why I can play it. I own it. I can play it, and I am happy with the game.
I am having such a great time that
the quotations, like, and they're gonna. I know they're gonna patch it. They have said that they're gonna get up to 60 frames per second. They're gonna include all the settings that are missing. They're gonna give the graphical options that are on the PS4 version into the PC version. I think they've already done that, actually. I think the missing rain effects are in the PC version now. They've made a commitment to fix it. I think they took it off the sale. I mean, you can't buy it anymore, so I think they're committed. I think that was the right decision.
Yeah.
I think it would be unethical for them to accept money. Even though they have the ability to refund, I think it's a little unethical to accept money for a product that is so broken for so many people. I think they understood that.
Early access.
I don't mind early access as much as a lot of people. I think it can be easily be abused, but I think it has its place. It's a messy subject, but that's a subject for a different day. That's a whole other can of worms.
That's everyone buying broken products.
That's willingly buying a broken product. Should we wrap it up? Okay. Here is.
But yeah, real quick, I was just enjoying it so much that I want to point out that I'm like 96% complete
done.
with like the entire game, finding every single fucking collectible.
So many collectibles.
Screw Riddler collectibles.
I hate the Riddler so much. I just want to punch him.